Brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. From the gun, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rack. It didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safety.
And he's going to be taken down. However, penalty marker on the field. Will it negate the sack? From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now, Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. To throw is Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will fight his way to the end zone.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Ready? It's on! You change it.
Throwing Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Jackson now on 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They'll motion over Flowers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. Jackson now. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson looking to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. And he'll take it on in. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Jackson now to throw on first down. A deep shot for Aguilar. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll look to throw.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Yo. Hey. Sit up.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Returned it. It's up. Already. It's up.
Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. On play action, here's Jackson. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On first and 10, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
He'll find Aguilar complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Again, it's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Second down, Jackson. That is caught, and he's in. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Hey, middle. 180. That's it.
Here's Henry. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Yo. You at it. That's hard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sending it downfield for Likely.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we are... This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Henry.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Going to go right back to Henry. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play. 3rd and 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss. There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Now, 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be 2nd down.
DC, ready? DC.
Now Henry trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Henry, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. They'll run it with Henry. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on 2nd and long. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught! And he's going to go all the way! How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. This is Henry. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught! And this is going to be a touchdown! What a finish! They win it on the final play.
What a defensive breakdown. Mike, it's the last play of the game. You have to keep everything